The craziness is about to ensue. The boys are clicking into the gear. They're getting the revs up. The heads are down. Here we go. Main event number 1 from Loveland, Colorado. Who's going to grab the shot? Brees out hot. Kalatsian around the outside. Is he going to drive? Oh, I thought Luke was going to sneak it in there, but it is going to be the MCR Smart Top 1-2 right now, but Brees to the lead with teammate Politelli in second.
I don't know if you've seen it, but Politelli just cruised around that first corner and just passed half the pack there. Well done by the 98, just being very slippery, getting through.
Man, Politelli just looks so calm, collected, and smooth in the back right there. Not that Brees doesn't, but he just seems like he's a little more active on the bike compared to Politelli, a little smooth on the throttle. Look at that little sneaky line. You've been talking about it right there.
He's so smooth with it, and look at him starting to throw a little bit more scrubs in there and closing that gap on not doing that triple. So watch for Politelli. He's got that slippery inside line he's going to take, and he's just kind of waiting it out. He doesn't have to force it. He knows he's the fastest right now. He's just got to be patient and force a mistake out of his teammate. Looks like Thompson and Wageman going at it here. So teammate battles both front and back.
Yeah, teammate on teammate crime coming up right here in Arenacross.
They're both jumping through there. Look at those
in
teammates.
Sequence going on right there. Look at that.
Being cordial.
Very cordial right now. Oh, here's the pass though, like that. Look at that, nice, calm. Oh, but look at this. So Wageman going to go back up the inside. Look at that. Oh, Bear just edging around like Thompson up the inside now too. They don't want to slam each other just yet. They realize they got another.
Oh, he's got the
coming.
triple there.
Oh, and then Thompson uncorks the triple. There's the pass.
It's so funny seeing Cole race like that. You know, so much respect there for his teammate. It looks like Bitterman's right in there. I didn't even notice a sneaky not for hire rider.
The underdog being quiet out there. Bitterman for hire. Look at this. He's right on the rear wheel right now. He wants to get up onto his first podium of the year right now, and he's got a couple of Yamadoggers in the front right now, and they probably have no idea that he's even there, just like us in a second there, Kyle. They're battling out. Bitterman's coming in from the backside.
Yeah, and Wageman getting that triple there, following his teammate now, seeing that was a faster line for Thompson to make that pass, and now Robbie trying to make that move. He's in a sandwich right now. He can't be too aggressive with Thompson because he's got Bitterman right there nipping at his heels.
1 to go here for main event number 1. From Loveland, Colorado, Blue Arena, the boys are bringing the heat here on the red bikes. Smart Top, MCR Honda Riders sitting 1 and 2. It looks like Thompson has lost Wageman a little bit, so he might bring in the Heartbeat Hot Sauce. Now, Politelli just off screen goes down right there. The 98 throws it away. Wow, teammate down. Brees is going to grab the win here in main event number 1. And there's Thompson and Wageman right in the final turn. Who's going to grab it? Thompson's going to hang on a second. Wageman in third. The teammate's Heartbeat Hot Sauce. Wow, another crazy finish, and there it is. The stats show you all. Ryan Brees, Cole Thompson, and Robbie Wageman 1, 2, and 3, but that's not the way it was supposed to finish. No. Half a lap to go there. Mr. Austin Politelli ends up 5th, goes, we think, over the bars.
Now, Ryan, I got to ask about it. Right here, your teammate went in for the inside pass, made some contact. How key is it to play defense in Arenacross?
Yeah, I'm just happy to be on the bike. The last couple weekends, I was seeing that red fender, and I was off the track, so at the end of the game, man, we just want to stay alive and then be good. So I'm excited to race this next one, and I'm more motivated than ever. I really want this pretty bad, and we're going to go back, regroup, and get ready for the next main.
Let's see what kind of start Cole can get if he can just edge in there and make something work. He's going to come out of the gate. No hole shot device. Gets a decent jump. He's got to hold in tight. Brees doesn't get that jump, but look at that. Bitterman wide. Good start for Thompson. He's in the hunt right now, but it is the 98. MCR teammate this time, he grabs that, and that was from the middle gate. Politelli to the lead.
Yeah, Politelli to lead. Brees now chasing him, so a role reversal. And it's same with the Yamaha boys. Thompson out front of Wageman, but look at Thompson to the inside.
Whoa,
already.
He slams it into the red plate. Wow, the Heartbeat Hot Sauce. Nano Extreme puts it in on. Look at this. They're battling out. Do they go down? We lose them into the green. Wow. Chaos going in right now. Brees hitting Thompson. Thompson in Brees. Thompson did stay up, but he lost a lot of positions.
Yeah, and Cole had the line. He should have just snuck inside. He was just being a little bit too nervous with what Brees was going to do, and he lost a lot of positions there, so he's got his work cut out for him. But Bitterman taking advantage, staying with Mages. Man, Wageman running a great race right now, slowly pulling away. Here's that pass.
All right, so Thompson's got the inside right there. Drove it in hard. They stayed up, no problem. Thompson looked back. He definitely wanted to make that pass stick. But right here,
yeah, he had the line.
Did he miss his break or something? There? Maybe he just didn't get the brakes. And, Brees took advantage of that one.
Man, that's he definitely put himself in a bad spot there by not just hugging that inside. Yeah, lots of racing. Looks like Thompson and Bitterman get into it here, the last corner. Thompson going on the inside. Nice little inside sneaky line, but he doesn't have the drive here.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Wow, that was a beautiful setup.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to do that with the Brees rider right there, but he treats Team Underdog with a little bit different of racing craft right now. But now the chance is, can Thompson get back up to Brees? Because, you know, he made the pass on Brees. Brees obviously not happy about it, but Brees went a little bit farther to make sure he got the pass. So probably something a little bit left over there.
We're going to see if Thompson, he's got 2.7 seconds to Brees, if he can gain that ground there.
Seems, big mistake right there by Wageman, and Brees sneaks up the inside. Look at this, Wageman now, he's not giving up. He's going to use the same line that Brees used on Thompson. No, Brees shuts the door, so Smart Top, Moto Concepts right now, grabbing that second spot. Wageman maybe losing traction. We lost it just off camera. Thompson now just in behind, so he's got some chance to move up right now. This would solidify the overall for Brees sitting on a 1-2.
Yep.
A great recovery after kind of a weirdo first couple laps.
Yeah, not the best first couple laps. Look at how Thompson peeking in there. His teammate's going to see that blue fender, knowing that it's his teammate. But a big mistake out of Wageman. He was running such a good race, but not being able to do the finish line right over top, the 200, into that second spot.
We got something heating up right now. There is definitely something heating up going on right now. Where is it going to happen? Teammates, or is it going to be teammates clawing in on the back of the red plate?
Yeah, I think they got to work together in this situation, realize who the enemy is on the track right now. With Politelli out front.
2.2.
Oh, Wageman getting a little sideways, but good recovery there. But you got to think, for these guys sitting here looking at this, Politelli out front, they're not worried about him. He's a lot of points down. Look at that.
Oh, Wageman trying to make something happen right there on Brees, and no, Brees shuts the door. But he definitely knows the 14 is there and in tow and trying to make a move right now. And you know what? Brees might not even know that that's Wageman, right? Similar gear, similar bike number, similar numbers. He might think that's Thompson as well. Oh, the whoops going across. The jump is the way to go right now. Oh, Wageman again. Thompson's going to slip by.
Oh, now.
Oh, now he knows that's the 16.
He looked right into that 16 plate there. So
that was eye to eye. That was eye to eye. That was eye to eye right there. Wow. Let's see if Brees goes to the jump line right now. Wageman makes that mistake.
He's got to switch it up. He has to switch it up. Yes, he does.
He does. Wow.
What a veteran move there. Jump and then into skim. Awesome move there. Oh, side by side.
Oh, lappers, everything can weigh on. Wageman. Wageman gets the double around the outside. Is he going to make the pass on a 2 for 1 for Robbie Wageman?
Wow.
Heartbeat Hasso. It's Nano Extreme from 4th to 2nd right now, and that puts Brees back to 4th. This is absolutely insane right now, Kyle Thompson.
Talk about a skill set.
Here comes the 200. Boom! Oh, and they both go down. That right there is a moment in time that Brees may look back on as a mistake, because that is going to take the overall away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just over-aggressive. Thompson's going to get ahead there, and they're both going to get going here. They might be in another battle still.
Okay, so Politelli on the lead. This is going to have to come down to the numbers on that one. Politelli up front. He has no idea what's going on in the background whatsoever. He had the last lap flag. This is the checker flag coming out right now. There it is. The checker flag. Smart Top, MCR Honda ride of Austin Politelli. FIM North American Arenacross is absolute chaos right now. Loveland, Colorado, the Blue Arena sends you to the moon. Wow, Kyle Thompson.
Wageman's looking back to see who got third. It looks like Bitterman's going to get on the podium here.
Wow, look at the street play, Kyle. Look at this.
Yeah, look at Thompson just over-jumped a little bit and settled in, but Brees was like right there. Both of them going down.
Wow.
Love this.
That could be a title right there. That is a big point swing. That only helps Austin Politelli. What a main event number 2. Austin Politelli up front kind of doing his own thing, but behind that, the Wageman, Thompson, Brees chaos opens up the door. Bitterman gets his first podium of the year. Mages, Fapani, Strobel, McClure, Caden Meyer 10th in there, but Kyle Thompson, wow.
More importantly, he knows that I'm just as crazy, if not crazier. You know, like I said, I think my brain's not fully developed in that part that says, you know, use caution. I throw it to the wind. And I think you'll see more of this. This year is going to get a lot better from here on out. I'm going to get better from here on out. And like I say, keep the cameras on us through all day, practice, race, hot laps. I don't know. You don't know when it's going to come. So we'll set the tone and we'll keep going.
So that's what I was about to ask you. After a situation happens like this, do y'all squash it tonight, or it sounds like to you it's going to continue throughout the year?
I hope not. I hope we keep this going throughout the year. I think that's what Arenacross is good. Some of the best seasons you look back and it's these kinds of races. And I hope it gets a little fair. I think what I did was pretty clean and fair. Getting T-boned in a corner is not the coolest thing to do. But like I said, I now have one to repay, I guess you could say.
How key is it to get out front and never look back? Stay out of all that chaos.
Yeah, for sure. In Arenacross start, I'd say, is 90% of the race. So that first one was going pretty good with my teammate, and then just made a small mistake over there and took a dirt sample, but it's racing and it happens, and glad to get a win in this next one. Just need to be consistent from here on out. We'll be good.
Man, that second main, I wanted the win bad, but it was chaotic. The lappers were pretty gnarly, and we were all just kind of going back and forth. And then, yeah, my teammate and Ryan had a little cat and mouse, and I was able to capitalize on it. So I'll take it.
The high altitude here in Colorado. Get ready to go. The AX lights. Rushbury Race Tech. Revs up, gate down. Who's going to grab the Shiat? Kellogg Morales. Oh, the confidence of the 33, Kyle. And it is going to be Dave Morales to the lead.
Yeah, Morales with a great jump there and just controlled that first corner. Great work by the 33. He's going to try to take off where he was left off there in Boise out front.
All right, and that is Douglas, the number 100 right now. John Douglas sitting in that second spot. Off to a great start. Whoa! No! There we go! Whoa! Right into your living room. He's apologized. Morales wants to attack him. He made a mistake. Morales doesn't even know. That is what the craziness of Arenacross right there. John Douglas absolutely center punching Dane Morales over the finish line. I hate to say a racing incident, Kyle, but that was a racing incident
100%.
because he came up short on the finish line. Hello, Arenacross, bringing it to you right in your living room. Wow.
What?
Oh, everybody coming up short here. Look at this. Oh, and Caden Meyer goes to the lead. Look at that, the pass to the lead. The turn, you set it up at the beginning of the show. The action is hot here in Race Tech Arenacross Lights.
Here's a replay coming in now, Galdi, and just that case. And he, honestly, Morales probably had zero clue. He thought he just was going for it.
Clean. Douglas comes up short, and then there's nothing. And unfortunately, too, he's on the Loveland or two, Kyle, because he's on the nose, right? We know anybody when you go over the bars like that, you grab throttle. All right, Caden Meyer on the Advanced Motorsport Jay's Electric Bike Graphics Yamaha right there, getting chased by Jet Kellogg, the Tri-City Cycle Yamaha Fox Racing. And look at that, Morales already back up into 6th position. Kyle Thompson pointing that out. So the kid that won round number 1 is there's no give up. There's no give up in him. Kellogg, though, not let him get away here. No little stretch out here. Any little mistake can happen. And these guys keep coming up short. They've hit the halfway mark.
Halfway mark, and they're really stretching that finish line out to get over it. But a bit of a gap here for Meyer, just enough. That's just enough room where you're not worrying about the guy behind you. One mistake, and that gap can go away real quick, though. We're going to see if the white flag is out.
Oh, and
look
he's
at
got
that.
it. That's the liner. That's the full second right there, Kyle.
Yes.
Oh, no. Meyer doesn't get it. Oh, Kellogg right there to go. Oh, Kellogg goes down over the handling bars right there. Jet Kellogg goes through. He's able to get back up right now. Wow.
We're going to watch this.
Kellogg going for it.
And just cases. Oh, and that thing just cannon pulled him over.
And look, he is definitely wearing that Alpine Stars underneath. I apologize for don't know the total name of it right there. But that new device will blow up when the riders hit a certain degree, and that is it. And that's, like, he looks okay. He's not getting back into this race. Maybe the bike is damaged. But a great product from the Alpine Star crew right there. Okay. The final right-hander, here it is, the checker flag gonna wave. Aurora, Nebraska's own Caden Meyer gonna grab the AX Lights win, Advanced Motorsports, Jay's Electric, Bikes Graphics, Freedom, One Garage, Tamer, 405 Mods, FMF, Sunstar, and TLR Performance backing up this kid. And hello, Caden Meyer, welcome to Ride TV and Racer TV here, and winner of our Race Tech Arenacross Lights.
That was nuts. That was a crazy AX Lights main, and these guys just getting their feet wet in the pro racing, and you can see the mistakes that happen early on in pro career, and it's just nice that these guys get to battle for those wins and make those mistakes and learn from them and progress their career.